guys, welcome back to another episode of Parabellum Fishing. About a month or so ago, I put up a poll on my community tab asking what you would like to see me make as far as, jigs go. I plan on adding a few more to my arsenal, both for personal use, and for sale when available. And you guys pretty much overwhelmingly chose the football swing jig, so that's what we got. Fortunately, Tackle Warehouse ran some of these things on sale, and I was able to pick up, oh, you know what, I actually got the receipt in here. It cost me $57 for the mold, the wire forms, and a new color powder paint, which I'm pretty excited to use. So, quick unboxing, and then we'll do this. So, we've got the mold. First off, this is Football Swing Jig Mold, FBB6SWG. This will make 3/8, 3/16, 1/4, 5/16, 3/8, and 7/16 ounce jigs. I'm pretty excited to mess with this. This mold requires the wire form WJ1450. We got a bag of these. Everything was on sale for like 20% off, so free shipping obviously. And then they came out with a new color. At least I think it's a new color. It's new to me. It's called Go Time, but it really reminded me of like a green pumpkin blue flake, which if you follow my channel, you know it's one of my favorite colors. And well, you spend $50, you get a sticker. I got dozens of these lying around. All right, let's go make some of these things. All right, so I was messing with this thing off camera a little bit, just so I didn't fumble around too much on the actual video. And one thing I did find, and I've got it sitting on here warming up right now, but one thing I did find is when it's laying flat like this, the hooks are kind of pulling the wire form right out of the mold. So what I did to combat that, and you'll see that in the video, a little chunk of wood I have laying around. I'm a carpenter, so I got wood laying around everywhere. This, I think, is going to work for the short term. However, for future use, I've seen before you can mill these things out and put magnets in it, and that'll hold the hook. And I think that'll be the way I go in the future. And if I decide to go that route, I'll make that video. But while that's heating up, let me show you what I got going on here. All right, I've got the mold obviously sitting on top of the lead pot, getting that nice and warm. Here's that block of wood I was telling you about before. You'll see how that comes into play in a minute. And then I got some materials laid out. I got the wire forms ready to go, just a few of those. And then 3 sizes of these Hayabusa WRM 956 hooks. Extra wide gap hooks. These are really just my go-to plastics for when I'm throwing Texas rigs or something like that. I got 3/0, 4/0, and 5/0. And I believe the mold says I can use up to 8/0. All right, that should be fairly warmed up. I'm just going to place that down. This is where this block of wood comes in handy. You'll see in a second. And let's see, I'm going to make 3/8, 1/4, and I'll tell you what, for right now, I might just make 3/8 and 1/4. I'm going to grab a 4/0 for the 3/8 and one of these little wire forms and place it right in the mold, and there you go. You can see now. See how much that hook is hanging off? Well, without that piece of wood there, the whole thing just kind of flops right off. And kind of obnoxious. But alright, so there's a 3/8. I'm going to grab another wire form and a 3/0 hook. And we'll put the 3/0 in the 1/4 ounce slot there. Oh, it looks pretty good to me. All right. Close it up. Doesn't look, so you can tell, well, it shows on camera, but you can see that gap in the mold. That means it's not closed right. And that, as you can see, that right there slipped out, and that's probably what was doing it. So when you're going to pour your mold of any kind, you want to make sure you don't have that gap on top, because that is when you'll get lead spilling out everywhere. There we go. That's much better. Now you can actually see. All right. Let's give this a pour. All right, guys. First pour. Let's check it out. Well, obviously it demolds pretty quick. Just popped right out. That one also demolded very quickly. Tell you what, it's pretty slick looking, guys. Those look great. So I'm already playing with it. I mean, the lead's still a little warm, but it's okay to touch it right now. It's got a nice recess where the line tie goes. Got a little extra lead I can clean out, not a big deal. My garage door's open doing this for ventilation, so if you hear any of that traffic, my apologies. But that thing, that's sweet. It's a quarter, here's a 3/8, and I don't know if it was just me, the way I did it, but I am getting a little extra lead in the line tie. Nothing crazy. But there we go. Pretty simple. Like most of these jigs that I make are really pretty simple. It's just figuring out the, little ins and outs. All right, time to put a coat of paint on some of these things. Now, I'm probably going to throw some music over the top of this because don't nobody want to listen to this heat gun. But here's the new color I want to try. This is going to be cheesy. It's go time. Okay, I don't know if you can see this or not, or how well it's going to come up, but that is absolutely kind of a green pumpkin blue. I like that a lot. And I grabbed it kind of close down, and I don't have any issues. Everything's still swinging nice and free. I'm going to paint some more of these up. All right, well, that's it. I really hope you liked the video. Thank you very much for sticking around and watching. This is definitely a jig I'm going to be making quite a bit of. I can see a whole lot of fish getting caught on these things. And that go time color, I like that. That is green pumpkin blue all day long. My absolute favorite. Now, if you're interested in this kind of content, I have a whole playlist of these different jig videos and more to come in 2023. So make sure you hit that like button and consider subscribing. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see y'all next time.